All right, microphone check 1 2. What it do, MGT? It's your boy Moody Starr back again with another video. So in today's video, y'all could tell by the title, we're going to talk about how powerful we are within when we are retaining our energy. Of course, I got my iPad with me and I got some notes. So I want to give y'all like a somewhat of a disclaimer, okay? And I apologize if the camera's a little leaned. It look a little lean, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be walking around anyway. But I got to give y'all a disclaimer, okay? See, the thing about when I make my videos, 99.9% of what I say is organically from me. I want to say probably 1% is probably from what I see on the internet. But I really like to share my journey and share my experience when it comes to, being on semen retention and then also, just being on a spiritual journey, uh becoming awakened to just certain aspects of myself. And whenever I experience something, bro, I can only explain it the best way I can. You feel me? Uh, a lot of my experiences they happen, and you know, only me and Source or only me and God actually knows exactly what went down and how it went down and how like miraculous and just insane things can be. You feel me? All by just charging yourself up and all by like just going within and realizing there's so many aspects of yourself that is like very very powerful. So in today's video we're going to talk about the magnetism within. We're going to talk about how it relates to like how you operate within the matrix and how you attract the lifestyle that you want. And of course we're going to also talk about how like you accessing these different aspects of you can help you, when you are finding, somebody that you want to settle down with and create a family and things of that nature, or just have a girlfriend, whatever. Enjoy life, live life. See, the thing about it though, there's nothing wrong with enjoying life and having fun. It's just like a lot of people, they tend to overuse certain aspects of themselves and then they lose their self altogether. You see what I'm saying? So, uh, a lot of what I talk about, I basically been doing like some research here and there, and I found like the right type of terminologies to kind of like explain what I'm saying. And it's funny as hell, bro, because I really do be trying to give y'all give y'all the truth as much as possible, but sometimes I just be sounding like a little bit just out there. But shit, God knows where my heart is, and this is why we here, bro. So I got some notes. Let's get into it real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, bro. So here we go. When you increase well, first of all, when we talk about being on a spiritual journey, of course, we have to exercise discipline. We have to eat healthy. We have to make sure our minds are healthy. We have to make sure our body is healthy in what we do. Strenuous work, whether it's just like going to work or, just different things that we do as human beings, eating, procreating, things of that nature, right? There's gonna come a point in time where every human being, man, woman, and child, they have to find a way to recuperate or like kind of just recharge themselves up because we are active in the matrix every single day. There's a lot of stuff that catches our attention. There's a lot of people that are in our lives that they try to say, hey man, we're gonna go here today, and they kind of just hijack your whole entire day. You feel me? Oh, we're gonna go chill at such and such house and we're gonna get wasted or whatever the fuck. I don't even know like what y'all be saying to each other nowadays. But like there's so many things that happen within the matrix, and we have to give ourselves time to charge up. We have to give ourselves time to refresh ourselves. It's kind of like you going through the entire day and not taking a shower. At some point in time, nigga, you gonna have to take a shower, bro. Like you feel me? You done did so much throughout the day. You done, went to work, went here, went there. You have to cleanse yourself. So one of the more natural ways we can cleanse ourselves is by just taking a break from what we usually do. Taking a break. I didn't say completely stop and completely just, live in a void where you're not doing nothing exciting with your life. There's a lot of people right now. We live in a day and age where a lot of people like to play video games. Um, Back in my day, because I'm kind of old now. Back in my day, when people played video games, they looked at it as kind of lame, and like pretty much it was like the nerds that was always in the house all day, not doing shit, but just sitting around playing video games. And fast forward to today, when we talk about technology and how everything came to be, uh, it's a lot more, I guess, uh, beneficial to actually play video games now because you connect with people online, people are getting paid, people are streaming, and literally playing 2K or GTA or whatever games that's out there. Literally doing that, it's changed a lot of people's lives, right? But I always hear content creators, and also I always hear like just people who are on those platforms. They say it, man. Sometimes playing a video game, it just I lose track of reality. I lose track a sense of like what's really important. Like I'm over here on career mode right now. I got my player. He done went through 5 seasons of playing basketball. Got traded. Finally won a championship. All of this shit is happening within the video game, and whole time in real life. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's not even adding up. And these are content creators saying this, right? So what happens is one content creator that I could say that has gone through this and has tried to pretty much tell everybody like, yo, y'all gotta like learn how to take a break from certain shit and refresh your mind. One content creator is Soluminati or Spiritual Soul. When you talk about Spiritual Soul, literally everything he talked about, bro, I am actually seeing. Like, I'm not a gamer or anything like that, but when he talked about saying like, yo, bro, focus on yourself, and even though if you don't got no friends, don't worry about that, or just certain little things that he used to say in his videos. I used to be like, okay, that's cool, that's dope. He seemed a little hood. He still be cursing and shit like that. So, damn, I could relate to this nigga, right? He even went on semen retention, bro. And I think he has a video where he said that he went 90 days being on retention, and he talked about the many effects, like how it changed his life, how it changed his mind, how like he was actually better with the ladies, because that's what does happen when you do practice retention. You increase your confidence, you increase the magnetism, you increase everything within, and your life just becomes better by simply taking a break. So when you finally decide or get a chance to want to, you know, meditate, take a break from playing a video game, take a break from smoking, take a break from drinking, take a break from having a roster. There's a lot of guys who are actually addicted to having a roster. They don't even care about the female. They just care that she's on the team. Like, you feel me? Most dudes, again, back in my day, we we was vultures. You know what I'm saying? And like we took pride in like getting quote unquote hoes and just having not just one, just having a whole bunch of them. And that would like kind of boost our ego. Not knowing that, first of all, if you gonna have hoes, you're gonna need to have a lot of money. You feel me? You have to have a lot of money. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of like just energy in general, because now you're dealing with so many different types of emotions and wants and needs. And for me, I realized that kind of quick, that like, damn, I don't know if I want to be a dude that's having all these females. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at one point in time, I was infatuated with just the thrill of, just having casual encounters, and I felt like it was great until I felt like my energy being drained. So I thought to myself, eventually, you know, Fast forward to now, as y'all can see, I kind of been on this journey for about 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? Just working on charging myself up and working on my discipline and just working on just being consistent with my energy as I progress. So I always wonder, bro, the things that I be feeling, because when I started retention, crazy things will happen. Females will be staring at me. Random people will be envious of me. Other people will just have like a, out the gate, they'll just have respect for me, or they'll just know that like I'm a dope person, and they'll treat me as if they know me for years. A lot of things happen, bro, and I was wondering. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about the life force energy and we talk about what's happening within the body, I wonder like why does that happen? Why do people act weird? You know what I'm saying? Or why does like your energy start to bother people? And you're not even saying anything. It's just you being you. So I started to connect the dots. I know somewhat of like, when it comes to spirituality, there's different aspects to spirituality. And then of course you got the esoteric knowledge at the same time, right? Now having this esoteric knowledge, it's not predominantly like taught like that, especially in the Western hemisphere of the world. Um, but when you start to understand astrology, once you start to understand the energy points within your body, then you'll see exactly why people act the way they act once you start charging yourself up. So most people, I'd say the average person who considers themselves to be spiritual, y'all know about like at least the seven chakras. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I do want to talk about one particular part of your whole entire being that actually you can access. Um, this part is like one level above the crown chakra. Now, again, I know I'm going to have some religious people. I might have some people who believe strictly in their own religion. I know there's a lot of people that's still like, oh, this is devil's knowledge and blah blah blah. We've been hearing this shit for years. Okay, a lot of people like to watch different types of shows, and these shows don't even be real, but at least people still like to watch these shows and still get something positive out of watching a show. My suggestion, because this is a judge free zone, I'm not here to judge anybody or anything like that. But, if you are a seeker of knowledge and if you are a seeker of the truth and if you are a positive individual, you would know how to transmute information and use it to your advantage as far as like how you can implement having a better life. That's how I look at the Bible. Whenever I choose to read the Bible and I got certain verses or anything like that, I make sure that verse is actually speaking to me, and I learn how to, understand the verse and then also utilize it in my life and actually act it out. So with that being said, everybody's everybody who's relatively knowledgeable of spirituality, they know about the seven chakras, but there is more to your whole entire being. Some will say that there are 114 chakras that exist. I'm going to briefly talk about the 12-point chakras, and basically I'm going to explain to y'all exactly what it is. And this is actually what's happening within your body when you charge yourself up, when you practice semen retention, and when you eat healthy, and once you start fasting, and once you know, ground yourself. Like I'm outside right now in slippers. Earlier, I grounded myself for about like 10 minutes, just put my feet in the grass. Can y'all even see me? See, grounding myself right now. But see, I'm doing a video, so I'm gonna put back on my slides. We own a dog, so I don't want to be stepping in nothing crazy. But yeah, once you do these things, bro, like you will learn different aspects of yourself, and you can enjoy life. So here we go. Let's talk about the soul chakra. Well, excuse me, the soul star chakra, and that is the eighth chakra. What is the soul star chakra? It's a pathway to connect with a higher aspect of ourselves. It's the pathway to higher realms, divine realms, and cosmic realms, and helps us experience deeper states of alignment and awareness. Now, that last part is key to me. That's what part of my research. When I was reading this, I was like, dang, bro, it aligns us and it keeps us basically what I say. It says, and it helps us experience deeper states of alignment and awareness. A lot of people lack awareness. You know what I'm saying? And even guys who maybe one day, of course, they want to get a high vibrational female or whatnot, but they just feel as though they like the confidence, bro. Like you have to have awareness first. You got to be aware about everything about yourself. You got to be aware of like body language. You know, you have to understand when a person is not feeling your energy and when to leave them the fuck alone. Because sometimes niggas don't understand. They some niggas don't understand. No, people be wanting to be persistent and shit, but like ain't nothing wrong with being persistent, but like you have to be able to read energy. You have to understand, you got to be aware. And this most of it is all mental. Like everything that I'm talking about, like the soul star chakra, that's all mental. Because this is above the crown chakra. So if we talk about the 12-point chakra system, I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I'm just gonna give y'all like a idea of how complex you really are as a human being. And when you factor in the fact that you practice semen retention, you're going to see how this all makes sense. So in Sanskrit, chakra translates to the word wheel. In other cultures like Hindu and Chinese, they refer to chakras as prana, life force, chi, or q chi. I don't know if pronounced that right. It's spelled qi and then energy. Q chi. I said Q chi. So Q energy, excuse me. Where am I? So chakras refer to energy points, wheels, or channels in which energy or life force flows through us. These energy points allow us to remain balanced on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. However, it is so common now to find imbalances or blockages in our chakras due to past trauma, stress, self sabotaging habits, and other chaotic energy. So, what's a self sabotaging habit? Basically, wasting your energy. Basically, being online and then watching certain things and then fantasizing about those things and living in a reality that is not even real and it's demonic on top of that. And that's the thing about being addicted to pornography. That's self sabotaging. Yes, to you it might be like self pleasure, like yeah, man, I'm getting my rocks off XYZ, but little by little, bro, you're kind of holding yourself back. And I know this shit from experience, my nigga. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, y'all ain't shit because y'all going crazy, nigga." I was one of y'all. I was one of y'all. I was a self sabotaging motherfucker at one point in time, and I thought I was healing myself when really I was like, holding myself back. So a lot of people are going to be in their lower nature and be in the lower chakras because there's a lot of energy blockage. There's not a lot of energy flow throughout the body. Naturally, if you have that natural life force energy, you retaining your energy, retaining your seed, the spermin. That's funny. The spermin is funny. Uh, the when you're when you are like retaining your energy, sperm cells or whatnot, that makes a better flow within the body throughout the whole entire body, throughout all of your chakras. So this is how you're actually charging yourself up. And let's go on. Let me see. Where did I stop at? If left unchecked, these imbalances can turn into more serious physical, emotional, or spiritual illnesses. Most people are familiar with the seven primary chakra system, which include the root, base, sacral, solar plex, heart, throat, third eye. I don't even know why they put it like that. Third eye and crown chakras. The 12 chakra systems include seven primary chakras plus five transpersonal uh, chakras found outside the body. All right, so that last part, chakras found outside the body. This is what I'm talking about when I say when people will be bothered by your energy. You are increasing your aura. You are increasing your magnetism. So there's parts of you outside of your body that does exist, and this is why people can tell if if you got that loud peck or not. And based on what type of vibration they are in, they're either gonna align themselves or they're gonna go against that because that's energy they probably don't understand. So, all right, here we go. So with that being said, bro, I was able to connect the dots because if we're talking about this particular chakra, the soul star chakra, which is the eighth chakra, this is a realm where again we can connect to the Most High. We can have lucid dreams. We can have a lot of visions. We can see the future. We can play out the future, and it's a beautiful thing to experience, bro. And then you will also start to have moments of bliss, not in a sense of like you become, you know, lost in this realm of reality of, outside of the third dimension. Because if y'all watched my video earlier today, I spoke about like psychosis and how really if anybody goes through psychosis, if they're not like if it's not induced by some type of psychedelic, psychosis is technically not a bad thing, but uh you still have to be aware. You still have to have a balance within the third dimension because these motherfuckers will lock your ass up. They don't give a fuck if you seeing God or not. They don't give a damn if you can, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn if you can read energy or, you know what I'm saying, float in the air or meditate. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And here in the third dimension, they vibrate at a certain frequency. And if you want to be considered to be normal or at least operating on the same frequency while you are here, while you are fulfilling your soul contract, you're gonna have to, tone that down, bro. It's just that simple. Now that shit used to bother the fuck out of me, bro, because I'm like, man, I'm spiritual, bro. You feel me? And y'all niggas is lying. You know, the government is lying. Everybody's lying. Everybody's motherfucking capping. You know. But then I had realized I'm like, yo, I'm here for a certain reason, and while I'm here, I'm just gonna continue to learn more about myself. I'm gonna continue to spread positivity, and I'm going to continue just to enjoy the journey that my soul chose to be on. So now here's the thing, bro. When you are able to master this side of yourself, because there's always levels, you can always find a better aspect of yourself through communication with God. Through communicate, like in my personal opinion, bro, when I look at certain things like astrology and I look at the Bible, all of these are tools in my opinion. Some people may look at them as like, well, I can't do shit with that. You don't resonate with that energy, that's fine. There's a lot of people who will never resonate with people who believe in Hinduism or you know uh, any other religion that's out there. So with that being said, you got to focus on what works for you, and whatever you see as a tool, you use it to the best of your ability, as long as it's you know uh, associated with the Most High. Because when you talk about people being on demon time and shit like that, you talk about the devil and all that, they'll take these same practices and this same knowledge, and they can use it in a very sneaky, low vibrational way. So you have to be careful, bro. There's a lot of people who will know about the chakras and they'll know how to manipulate you. There's a lot of, I'm not even gonna lie, I said this in one of my other videos, and I'm about to end this video in a second, but like, there's women out there, not a lot of women, but you have a small group of women who understand energy. They understand divine feminine, and they also understand your divine masculine. They know how to manipulate certain guys and get what they want. Women know how to, write spells. You know what I'm saying? They cast spells out, and they can be having niggas act crazy. We have to be careful. People who are too spiritual and they know too much. I'm telling you, a woman can eat certain fruits and vegetables, but more so fruits, and they can produce a certain type of smell, uh, which is a great smell, by the way. Of course, they be producing all types of smells, but in this case, they can produce a certain type of smell to get a guy literally hooked on them, like hooked completely. This is why women like to wear makeup, perfume, and things of that nature. The natural one, the ones that are, I'm trying to tell you, the ones that are spiritual, they don't use nothing that's fabricated. They use natural stuff, natural honeys and certain just oils, essential oils, shit like that, bro. Okay, that shit will have your ass in a motherfucking chokehold. So we have to be careful, bro. Whether she's high vibrational or whether she's just a regular female with a nice ass and some pretty eyes. See, when we know how to master ourselves and we understand how complex we are as, men, then we can understand how to, use this energy, use this newfound knowledge, and, just stay on point and not get too deep into all of that. So, with that being said, man, MGT, what it do? Your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within it, being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. Yo, I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it to the end of the video, you the GOAT. If you want, you can do your own research. Again, this is all happening while you are retaining your energy. After 7 days, you're charging yourself up. After 30 days, you're experiencing a lot of, spiritual, supernatural type of events. This is if you are like really focusing on your energy and not having your attention everywhere else too. Because sometimes when you put out your energy or you put out your attention to other things, that can pull on your energy. That can literally pull on your life force, and that can delay, the enlightenment. This is why it's good to be on monk mode and really, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be doing this, make sure you're doing it the right way. You feel me? But yeah, if you resonate with this video, leave a like, drop a comment, drop a bag on the Cash App. I appreciate all the donations. If you want to be the next donor, the Cash App is going to be within the description of this video, or you can leave a super chat. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep coming with this knowledge. I'm going to be doing some more research. We're going to connect the dots. And if you guys want to chime in, you want to add some more, if you want to, you know, leave an opinion, it really doesn't matter. I appreciate it. I appreciate MGT. It's been your boy Moody Starr. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video. Peace.